Assalamu alaikum, students. Previous week, we have done exercise 2A, in which we deal with reflection. And now we are doing 2B. It is related to rotation. Do you know what is the difference between reflection and rotation? Okay, I will tell you. A reflection is the flipping of a point or figure, okay, over a line of reflection, or you can say the mirror line. In the previous exercise, as you know that the image or a point reflect at the same distance. Clear? That is called the flipping of a point. But in rotation is the turning of a figure or object around a fixed point. And in rotation, it turns two ways. Either it turns clockwise or anti-clockwise. Clear? बेटा आपको पता ना रिफ्लेक्शन में सपोज अगर मिरर में कोई आप खड़े हैं मिरर के आगे और आपके पीछे कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है जो 2 मीटर अवे फ्रॉम द मिरर, तो उसका इमेज इतना ही डिस्टेंस पे आपको उस जो मेन लाइन ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन उससे ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में नजर आएगा. क्लियर? लेकिन जो रोटेशन है इट इज एक्चुअली द टर्निंग ऑफ ए फिगर और ऑब्जेक्ट. और हाउ वी हैव टू टर्न अ फिगर और ऑब्जेक्ट? वी हैव टू वेज टू टर्न. One is called clockwise turning and the other one is anti-clockwise turning. Clear? So first of all, we come to question number 1 of exercise 2B. Okay. According to the question, triangle ABC vertices are given, and then you have to map onto triangle PQR by 90-degree rotation. Okay, at point, and what is the name of point? M, 2 and 1. Okay, before going towards drawing the graph of this rotation, first thing you must keep in mind that always remember whenever you want to turn any object or point on a graph, you must have subtract the given point from the vertices. Why we have to subtract this given point from the vertices? Because in order to move that image or point towards center, okay? So it is very much necessary. In order to move towards center, before rotation, you must subtract the point M21 from the vertices. Clear? So what is the vertices of A? That are 3 and 1, and we have to subtract this plus 2 and plus 1. When we have to subtract it, obviously its sign will be changed into -2 and -1. So 3 minus 2, what will be the answer? +1. Very good. +1, -1, both are cancelled, so answer is 0. Next one, B. B have vertices +4 and +1. We have to subtract the same point, -2, -1. So we will get +2 and 0. Similarly comes to the third point. We have, what is the third point? 4 and 5. So when we have to subtract, it becomes -2 and -1, and here it is, after subtracting, it becomes +2 and +4. Clear? So what is the first step? Before drawing a graph of ABC on a graph paper, first we have to make that image into a center, and how we have to move that image toward a center? By subtracting the given point. Clear? Now we comes to the second part. That is the rotation of 90-degree. Okay? Look front. The second one is 90-degree clockwise rotation, because I already told you there are two types of rotation. One is clockwise and the other one is anti-clockwise. So whenever you want to do a clockwise rotation, you must remember that XY. As you know that in ordered pair, you have two values. The first one is X and the other one is Y. So for 90-degree clockwise rotation, always remember that both of these two ordered pair, value of X and Y interchange. So X become Y and Y become X, and the value of the second one is changed into negative. Clear? So look front. Again, we come to the point. Look here. The final point is +1 and 0. So we have to change their position. So 0 become X and +1 become y, but plus 1 sign change into minus 1. Clear? So how we have to change? Why we have to change? Because for 90-degree clockwise rotation, it is compulsory that this ordered pair will be changed. This x will become y and y become x. So we have 0 and minus 2. Okay, look here. So B 2 0 will change into 0 and minus 2. Plus 2 and plus 4 changes into, yeah, it changed into plus 4 and minus 2. Clear? This is the second step. Now we come to the third step. Always remember, बेटा जिस आप डेली लाइफ में अगर किसी से कोई चीज बोरो करते तो ऑब्वियसली व्हेन जब आपकी जरूरत पूरी हो जाती है तो आप उसको रिटर्न करते. सिमिलरली वो पॉइंट जो आपने इन द फर्स्ट स्टेप इनिशियली यू हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट टू मेक और दैट ऑब्जेक्ट और ट्रायंगल इनटू अ सेंटर. ओके, उसको रोटेट करने के लिए, उसको सेंटर में लाने के लिए जब आपने पॉइंट से उसको सब्ट्रैक्ट किया था और ऑब्वियसली उसके बाद आपने रोटेशन दे दिया, अब आपका वो जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वो सेंटर में आ चुका है. तो अब आपने क्या करना है, वही जो पॉइंट है प्लस 2 एंड प्लस 1, उसको आपने दोबारा जो हमारे पास आफ्टर रोटेशन जो हमारे पास ordered pair आए हैं उसमें आपने प्लस कर लेना है. ओके, after rotation these are the ordered pair, so we have to plus, and this ordered pair we have to name as p, q and r. Okay, so look front, this one is p, 0 and minus 1. Now we have to add that point. Which point is added? That point, the m is added. So plus 2 and plus 1 is added into this p, and it is equal to 0 plus 2, it is equal to plus 2, and minus 1 plus 1 cancel out, so it is equal to 0. Now we come to the second point, that is q. Its order pair after 90-degree rotation clockwise, it becomes 0 and minus 2. After adding this point, it will become plus 2 and minus 1. Similarly, the third one. Now we have to move towards the figure, so it is easier for you to show its changes. Okay, look front. This one is the first triangle. Again, look here. First, in the initial, what is the vertices of A? 3 and 1. So look here. Look here. This is x-axis here. This origin is 0, 1, 2, and 3. This one is 3. Exact at 3, here, and this one on y-axis, it is equal to 1. So from x-axis, we have to take 3. On y-axis, we have to take 1. So this is the first point, that is A. Now we come to the second point, B. Look front, this one is 4. So here 4 and here we have, yes, we have 1. On y-axis we have 1. So it is the second point, B, 4 and 1. Now we move towards the third point. Again, x-axis 4, the same one 4, and y-axis we have 6. Look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here on y-axis we have 5. So we have 4 and 5. This one is your point C. So we have to join these 3 points. We will get this triangle. Now we comes to, okay. And now we want to rotate this triangle. For rotating this triangle, obviously, I already told you, look here. For rotation, just give. Okay, for rotating this triangle, it become compulsory that you have to make into center. For making it to center, we have to subtract the given point. Look here. Look at the question. We have to subtract the given point. Okay, for making that triangle into center. When we have to subtract, we will get the points that are P, Q, and R. What are these points? 0 and minus 1, 0, minus 2, plus 4 and minus 2. And then again we have to add that point, and we will get plus 2, 0, plus 2, minus 1, and plus 6, minus 1. So we have to draw a triangle PQR using these coordinates. What are these coordinates? Plus 2, 0, plus 2, minus 1, and plus 6, minus 1. So we come here. Okay, this one, this P, it is, look here, on x-axis it is equal to, this one is 0, 1, and 2. So it is equal to 2 and 0, because all of you know that on this horizontal line, on this x-axis, on the whole x-axis, y is equal to 0. So the coordinates of P are 2 and 0. Coordinate of Q are 2 and minus 1. Look here. After origin, we have negative value of y. So this is equal to, Q is equal to plus 2 and minus 1. And this one is R. It is equal to Yes, on x-axis we have 6 and for y-axis we have -1. Okay. Now we have to check either it is 90-degree rotation clockwise. Look here, clockwise rotation is here in this way. I have to use, just give me a second. I have to use pencil so it become easier. Look, for clockwise rotation, obviously this is a clockwise rotation. Okay, this one is a clockwise rotation. And look here, this is a clockwise rotation. Look here, we have to join this C with this R, and you will show that this rotation is 90-degree clockwise. Clear to all? Very well done. Well done. Well done.